Hey guys, welcome to the Sunnydale Diaries, a podcast where I, Melanie,
And I, Jonathan. Sorry, I, Sean.
watch and discuss every episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer from the perspective of a longtime fan and a newbie. Tonight we're going to talk about season 4, episode 17, Superstar. I totally missed on my prediction for this one. But
I mean, there
really,
was no way.
how could I possibly have guessed this? No.
No, there was no
No.
way. And that's why I didn't send you a screenshot because it was either just like the normal, like Buffy
Or it
cast,
was Jonathan.
or it was Jonathan. And if it was you see Jonathan, you would have
Oh my God.
figured it out.
Yeah.
If you are new to the podcast, welcome. We're glad to have you here. Check us out on social media at the Sunnydale Diaries. Email us at the Sunnydale Diaries at gmail.com or go to Zazzle.com and search for the Sunnydale Diaries and buy some of our merch. And if you are returning and you haven't given us a review yet, why not? We want to know what you think. We care.
What you got to lose?
Only takes 2 minutes. So, fame. When the network, FX, started, I think around like 1994, they had a show hosted by Jeff Probst called Backchat. And it was basically like them interacting with like their viewers, like not live, but like you would like send emails, send letters, video, and then he would like read them on the show and stuff like that.
Okay.
And like if like certain things that you submitted, they would pick you as like the viewer of the week, and they would send you a shirt, and then they want you to send them a picture of you wearing the shirt and stuff like that. I was on my like writing and like emails. One time it was a voicemail. Were on that show, and then they also had a morning show called the oh shit, I don't remember. Oh, they also had a morning show called Breakfast Time. It was a Canadian Laurie Hibbert and Tom Bergeron
Oh yeah.
from Dancing with the Stars, and in photography there was also a puppet that was part of like he was one of the
Love a
hosts.
puppet. Love a puppet.
It was yep. And for my photography class, I had a picture of the puppet, and we had like these templates where you can make like a wanted poster of someone.
Yeah.
And I did that with the puppet and sent it into them,
Yeah.
and he went missing in one episode. So like they showed that, and like they
Ah,
mentioned a name and stuff. So that like I've been on the news like in the background a couple of times. Tried out for a game show once in Tampa, and like I saw I was on the news there waiting in
that's
line.
fun. What was the game show?
It was America Bingo Night or something like that. I don't think it ever got made,
No, I don't think so.
but I did try out for it, so that was an interesting
Yeah. Okay. All
experience.
right.
I think those are it for me. What about you?
I have nothing in the real world. When I was in high school, I was part of a play. And I was actually not in drama. I was in the stagecraft class. And I think they needed someone from, usually you just do behind the scenes things. I don't know. But one of the teachers was like, oh, she'd be good for this. And it was in between, the play was called Little Mary Sunshine. And it was like a grand musical. I mean, we were in high school or middle school. I don't remember. And in between each scene, I walked out with a sandwich board and with a very straight face. I wasn't allowed to smile. It would be like, meanwhile, I'd stand there for 5 seconds. Then I'd turn around and it would say, in the forest. I got standing ovations every night. Because
Nice.
at the very
Any
end, I got
pictures
to
from
walk
that?
out and smile and because it said the end. Yep.
Do you have any photos from that?
No.
No. Okay.
This is in the before times when you didn't have, a phone in your hand at all times with a camera.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, I can think of one for you recently.
That I was famous?
When we, yeah,
What?
when we got recognized at Fanboy
Oh,
Expo in
that's
Knoxville,
right. I couldn't believe it.
you were a
I
little
was so
shocked.
jazzed.
Yep.
Yep, that is true.
How about famous people? Have you like had interactions?
Hmm. I met Mr. Rogers in the parking lot of a Publix in Winter Haven.
Very
Winter Haven.
cool.
Yeah, that was amazing. I met Weird Al Yankovic
with me.
with you
Yeah,
in the streets of St. Petersburg.
you know.
Mm, I think that's it. And then
Okay.
convention, and of course all the people we've met at the conventions.
hmm
How about you?
Anna Paquin once just walking down the street in New York City. This is before I moved to Florida. I think it was like 2003.
Did you say
Uh,
hello or have conversation?
just a quick hello, but
Oh,
not a conversation.
okay.
We went. There used to be. Well, no, there still is. I'm gonna start over. Mike and I went to this food and wine festival. It was sponsored by Food Network in South Beach in Miami a long time ago, like 2006. And there is this show host, Dave Lieberman, who I was a little enamored with.
Yeah.
And we're at this show, and like Food Network people were there, and we're walking, and apparently he walked right by us, and I didn't notice it. And Mike's like, "Did you see that?" I'm like, "No." And then he pointed him out, and Mike got a picture of me right when I realized it, and the look on my face, it was like,
Oh, I think you need to share that.
"Oh yeah,
Okay.
I will.
All right.
It'll be up right here."
Okay.
And like we talked with him for like 10 minutes. That was cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, like Gianna De Laurentiis from Food Network, Rachel Ray. Those are all cool. And
Didn't you have a little fame moment with the
oh, that's
cooking
right.
show?
In 2014, I believe, Food Network had kind of like a morning show that they showed on the weekends called The Kitchen. And I had made a dish from one of the hosts of that, Sonny Anderson. It was a sausage stuffed acorn squash. And I had made that and like sent it into them, and they featured it on the show. And like I knew in advance because I had to sign a release.
Wow.
I was at work when you and I worked together. I
Yeah.
was at work, and this email came in, asking for me to sign a release. I'm like, holy crap!
Yeah.
And then they told me when I was going to be on, but like, I recorded that, and I have it like saved in like Google Drive, OneDrive, somewhere else, so that I never lose it. That was cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. But other than that, like you said, it's the people we met at conventions.
Lou Ferrigno,
Lou Ferrigno eating an apple.
Gene
Yeah.
Simmons having
hmm
brunch.
That's right.
And we were very respectful in both cases, and we did not bother them.
No. All right. You ready to get into Superstar?
Sure. I loved this episode, Sean. You knew I was gonna love this episode.
I do.
As soon as
I
he showed up
do.
on my screen, I was like,
I think I mentioned last episode that Miranda, one of our viewers on
Miranda?
YouTube, Miranda, had mentioned that like she's waiting for that one episode for you that's just going to do it for you. I'm like, well, I know she's going to like this one. It may not
Yes.
be the one that does it for her, but I know she's going to like this one a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, previously on, we get Jonathan in the school tower with Buffy from season 3.
Yep,
A little bit more about the body swapping that happened in the previous 2
yep,
episodes with Faith and Buffy, and a little bit about Adam.
yep. And Riley
And
said, "I love you."
yes.
Yeah.
And so it opens up in a fight with vampires.
Yep.
Buffy, Willow, Xander, Anya. They follow them into a crypt, and it is a vampire nest,
Mhm.
and it's too many for them.
4.
Yeah, too many. And so they, like they're talking like, who we need? And then there's like a little bit of like 007 music. They walk into this mansion, and
Music is so
somebody's
good.
sitting in
The
like a
music
wingback chair.
Oh my god.
He swivels around, and it's Jonathan, but not just any Jonathan. Like his hair is like
Like
kind of fancy, kind of
Jonathan
sexy.
Bond.
Yeah, yeah. It ends with some Bond music,
Yeah.
just like a little like note of that,
Yes.
and then credits.
Sometimes I skip through the credits, but I did not this time, and I am so glad that I did not skip
I'm
through the
glad you
credits.
didn't.
It was amazing.
What do we get there?
Love it. It's a lot of Jonathan.
He's cutting wires. He's
Man,
got a crossbow.
he's like James Bond, Rambo, MacGyver.
Getting out of a limo,
Yes.
and
All
it
3
ends.
all rolled up in
Yep,
one.
Yep, and it ends with him in a slow motion walking
Yeah,
montage.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Amazing.
At that point, what were you thinking at that point?
I let's see. I said opening credits, Jonathan's all over them in all caps. I already love this episode. I will tell you this. I I had to walk away at one point. I had to walk away because I was just cracking up about a third of the way through and I had to take a break.
That's
Like,
good because the last time that you said you had to walk away, it was because something, like, was bothering you so
yes,
much. It
yes,
was a long
yes.
time
Oh
ago,
god.
but
Yes, and then
you had to walk
2
away.
thirds of the way through, I stopped taking notes and just was watching the show.
Oh, I remember it was Jenny Calendar that with her being a
Techno
what was
pagan.
it? A techno
Techno
pagan, that's what it
pagan.
was.
Yeah,
You
I had
had
to
to
get
get up
through.
and walk
Yeah.
away.
Oh, yeah, walk away. Yeah. Yes, I love it.
So it opens and like the credits that are showing right when the episode open does mention Danny Strong
Yes.
as guest starring. Like that's the first thing. Then the other ones like Amber Benson because she's not in credits there, like the regular main credits. So we're back in the mansion,
Yes.
and oh wait, no,
No, we're
we're back at
Giles.
Giles'
We're
villa.
Giles. They're prepping.
Yeah, yeah, they're getting ready.
They got the handheld
Anya asks
crossbow out.
Anya asks Xander if he could help open a carton of milk. And he's like, no, I always tear it. And I relate to that so hard. I
Really?
was never, well, because I remember like you would do it, you would open it up, like you would peel it apart, and then it would say push up here. So I was like going like this instead of it's pushing from the outside up.
All right, Sean.
I struggled with that.
Any of you share Sean's plight, Sean and Xander's plight, email us at the Sunnydale Diaries at gmail.com.
Mhm. So Jonathan is there also.
I gotta say,
And it,
pretty right off the bat, I was like, this has got to be a dream or a simulation or something weird like that.
mhm. He's calling Giles Rupert.
Yes, yes. And the way everybody's just gazing at him, and oh my gosh. And then he goes, yeah, he goes, oh, the Nimzowitsch defense.
Playing chess with Giles. Yep.
You almost got me that time, Rupert.
Mhm. And like Buffy's trying to come up with some ideas, and then Willow's trying to hack into something and can't do it,
Mhm.
and Jonathan takes over the planning, and Buffy looks a little miffed.
She does, but only very slightly and quickly does it dissipate.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
and so then they're in the vamp nest,
Mhm.
and here's our plate glass moment of the episode:
3
Jonathan
PM.
comes falling through the ceiling,
Yes.
and he actually can use the crossbow successfully.
Of course he can. He's the only one that can.
Yes.
And then the last one starts to get away and because Buffy misses it, and then he goes after it and he takes care of it. And she's like, oh, I should have got it. And he's like, no, you did great, buddy.
Good
Good
job, patting her on the head.
job.
And as they're leaving, the paparazzi is there
Yes.
taking photos
Yep.
of
Yep.
Jonathan.
Yep.
So they're all talking, and then Jonathan reveals that Spike is like hiding behind the trees. He calls him out,
Yep.
and they're squabbling a little bit. And then Buffy's like, "You big bleach, stupid guy!"
Yeah.
And Jonathan said something about basically about Spike getting dusted. It'd be like instant soup
That's
mix,
right. Yep.
instant soup. I have not had the little packets in a very long time.
The job that I temped at and then later worked full time for out of college, they had like Lipton soup mix available for everybody, cup of noodles. So you could stay
Nice.
at your desk and work more.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You
don't
think it's
leave.
nice. Yeah. But yeah. So then Willow is with Tara and she's telling Tara about what happened and they're both like, "Oh yeah, they're working on something." And it turns around they're working on like a big collage. Jonathan. Oh my gosh.
And they get to talking about Buffy and Riley, and is Buffy still upset that Riley slept with Faith in Buffy's body?
Mhm.
And one of them says, "No, I'm sure they got smooches right now," and then it immediately cuts to Riley and Buffy, and it's awkward
So
between them.
awkward. So awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The balls poster is gone. It is replaced with a Jonathan poster. Because when it first came up, like, oh, the balls poster is, of
Oh,
course it is.
yeah. Amazing. So he is feeling better. He goes, "Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm no Jonathan." They haven't found Adam yet.
Mm-mm. And like Buffy mentioned, if they put, Riley first says, if they put a little trust in me, talking about the initiative, I know I could get the job done. And
Mhm.
then Buffy said, I felt like that my entire life.
Yeah.
Something's missing. Something's not right.
Yep.
And she has an awkward departure. Like he tries putting his arms around her, and she just can't deal with it.
Yeah.
So she leaves. I don't know if you caught it, but when she was leaving, they had in his room, he has like the push button light switches, which I associate with like
Oh,
very old houses.
yeah. Very possible. Some of
Mhm.
the dorm buildings are super
Yeah.
old.
I'm assuming that the next scene, Buffy and Jonathan are at the espresso pump.
I assumed the same.
But the only thing that made me question it was there was a bottle of ketchup on the table, like one of those red like diner bottles.
Sean, nothing is
Yes.
right in this town. They serve croissants and paperback novels at the nightclub.
Well, and it's Jonathan's reality. Maybe he really liked ketchup.
Maybe.
A little ketchup in his coffee. Sweeten it up a bit.
That sounds like a country song. A little ketchup in my coffee. Okay, so yeah, so Buffy is confiding in him about Riley and he's giving her some decent advice.
Hmm.
He's like,
That doesn't happen a lot with him.
you need to forgive him and move past it. But then
Yep.
as he's talking to her, they're sitting and they're having this conversation and he just gets up and walks away and walks out of the building onto the sidewalk. It's like, dude,
He's done.
did you pay for that coffee? Was she still talking to you? What?
Melanie, it's Jonathan. He doesn't have to pay for his coffee.
Oh, sorry. Okay, all right. But still very rude to just get up while somebody's talking to you and walk away.
We'll go. Yep. And while they're together, a fangirl comes running up to him with his book.
Karen with a K.
Yeah, she loves him. He signs it.
Yep.
And, I'm your number one fan. A little bit of misery there. And
Yep. And then so they continue they walk out and they continue to have their conversation and there's like a billboard of Jonathan over his back.
you know,
Oh
and
my gosh.
Buffy's definitely unsure of herself.
Yes.
She does not have
Yeah,
confidence.
yeah. Yes, she's definitely like a broken little doll
Hmm.
this episode. Back at the initiative headquarters. Now Colonel Haviland is in charge.
Hmm.
Riley is there next to him where he should be. And he's like, okay, we're going to go. We got to recover Adam. I'm going to call in my technical consultant. I want to refer to him. And I'm like, oh, it's Riley, right? No, it's not Riley. It's
It's
Jonathan.
Jonathan in
Jonathan is
petite.
like so diminutive. All these military dudes towering over him. Didn't matter. He was in charge.
Hmm. And he found like the schematics of how basically Jonathan was made that
Adam.
Dr. Walsh had. Who did I say?
Jonathan. Oh my god, it's happening here too. Oh my god. Is our reality changing? Are we under the spell? Oh no.
Jonathan was looking at the specs of Adam
Yes.
that Dr. Walsh had, and he mentions that that he's not just powered by being alive. He has. I'm not phrasing this well.
He's got the
Say
drive.
it.
He's got the drive on his chest. And into which we feed the uranium 235. That's his power supply.
Mhm.
So,
And so you can't just cut off his head. That's not going to work.
nope. You must annihilate him.
Hmm.
I was like, I don't know. Cutting off his head is pretty.
It'll just pop back.
I guess. Okay. So,
It's
yep.
like, poop like a
Gonna
hydra.
have to annihilate him to kill him.
And then, because he's a good guy, he talks to Riley about Buffy and gives him some good advice.
Yes, but first we see Jonathan's fan with her
Getting attacked
binoculars
by
outside of his house, stalking, totally stalking, arrestable offense. outside his
Mhm.
house, and Karma, as a bitch, gets attacked by a demon.
Mhm.
Then we go to headquarters,
Yeah.
and yeah, freaking Jonathan, he gives really good advice to
Mhm.
Riley as well. He's so cool
And smart.
and smart and handsome. Now we're at the bronze. This is where my notes
Mhm.
start getting a little spotty because at this point I was just like, "Oh my god, no, I can't do. I gotta focus. This is amazing." So they're at the
Uh,
bronze, and it's a big band night at the
mhm.
bronze.
Like a swing band.
Why
Yeah.
not? Last night was Whisper Sing Girl with her long flowy dress
Yeah.
singing about the moon, and tonight it's big band.
Mhm. The table, it's Anya, Xander, Buffy, and Riley, and Anya and Xander arguing. You said Jonathan's name last night.
Has that ever happened to you, Sean? Well, I will tell you that that's happened to me one time in my life. And
Really?
yes, but here's the funny part. Apparently, the name that I whispered or said loudly, I don't realize that, was the name of the man that I am married to now.
Oh. Oh, so you were thinking about it even back then.
Apparently, somewhere in the deep in the recesses of my brain.
Oh, crevices.
Crevices, that's right. So
Yeah.
anyway, Anya, I get it,
Yeah.
girl. Sometimes well, you do what you got to do.
Up on stage, Jonathan comes out.
Yes.
Got like his tuxedo jacket,
Yeah.
and he starts singing "Serenade in
Crooning,
Blue."
crooning.
Yeah, crooning. "Serenade in Blue" is the song which Frank Sinatra has also done.
Hmm. Classic.
And again, he's good at it. I did
Killed it.
see in the trivia that he did not do the actual singing. It was done by Brad Kane, who was the guy raising the the Gimp demons in the prom episode.
Oh.
He provided the singing, and he also did the singing in Aladdin.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
And Aladdin was a question at trivia last night.
So Anya said Jonathan's name, and they argue a little bit. Is there anything else from that scene?
Just the crooning, and then Buffy and Riley are slow dancing.
Oh, yes. Okay, I had one little complaint about this.
Okay.
When you're dancing with someone, sorry, you're the girl. Well, one, you would do this, but no, if you're not. Her claw was so aggressive on his shoulder blade.
I saw that.
I was like,
Yeah.
She's gonna take him out with that flare strength or something." I don't know.
Yeah, it was awkwardly
It
placed
ju she
and
was but
tight.
she was enjoying her moment anyway, and
Yeah.
she
She, I
they're
don't say she apologizes to him, but
she doesn't,
no,
and
but
even at
she
the very end, they
acknowledges.
still haven't talked about it.
Yeah. But I mean, I think she does acknowledge that she knows he didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
They're better
They're
than they were.
better, they're better.
We'll leave it at that.
They're very young. They'll
Yeah.
figure out the talking part later, hopefully.
Mhm. Back at the bronze, I
Yeah.
thought it was so funny when he switches from singing to the trumpet,
Oh my
and Tara was just like into it so much.
and Anya's like, "Xander, let's go have sex right now."
And even he's like, yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
I know.
He was digging Jonathan. Another piece of trivia I picked up from IMDb, he was playing all the right notes. Like as far as like his fingering was correct.
Okay.
He was instructed by a family member.
Oh, I wondered about that. I was like, "Wow, that looks pretty good, Danny
Yeah.
Strong." That's some
Mhm.
good acting right there.
Still at the bronze, Karen runs in. She's attacked.
Oh,
She's
yeah, 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 yeah.
bleeding,
Yes,
and Jonathan is concerned.
yes,
And then he takes her back to the mansion,
yes.
and she mentions the mark. She sketches it,
Mhm.
and he. It's tough for me because I've seen the episode before, but like he seemed a little put off, but
Yes,
tried to
he
hide
was
it.
definitely taken aback when she drew the
Hmm.
symbol, and he very quickly crumpled that piece of paper, and he's like, "I'll take care of this. You don't need to be involved, Buffy. It's okay."
Adam and his vampire minions are talking, and Adam senses something is off with Jonathan. Like something is wrong with this reality.
Yeah.
And he can sense it, but apparently nobody else.
No. Nobody, I'm telling you. Have we not realized this in this show? Nobody realizes anything.
Yes, you said that last
People
episode.
see things right in front of them, and they are just like, oh, nobody talks to each other.
Yeah.
There's no
Vampires? No, there's no vampires in this town.
civilization.
I
There's
fell at a
no
barbecue for.
accountability.
Yeah.
What is this show?
So Adam realizes something is off.
Yes.
I'm going to say that again because I don't know if it started. So Adam realizes something is off.
Right.
Then back at Jonathan's mansion, he's staring into the fire. The Swedish twins, Inga and Ilsa. The Swedish twins, Inga and Ilsa, are asking him to come up to bed in their Swedish accents,
Yep.
which were dubbed
Yep.
according to the trivia.
And he's like, I'll be right up. And then you're kind of just looking at him, and he takes off his robe. And
And what's on his
the
back?
symbol, the demon
Mm-hmm.
symbol.
Yep.
Oh my God. I immediately
Buffy
thought, oh,
will.
he's the demon. It's him. Like a werewolf.
Ooh, that would be. Ooh, that would have been an interesting
Oh
twist.
yeah. What a twist. But yeah, I was wrong.
Uh,
Not the first time.
Buffy. Sorry. Buffy, Willow, and Tara are walking through campus. And I think this is like the first time we've seen actual Buffy and Tara interact. Because last episode it was Faith is Buffy.
Oh right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they seem to be hitting it off well.
What's not to love?
Yeah. Buffy's wheels are turning. Like she picked up Jonathan being a little awkward when
Yeah.
Karen
There
drew
was
the
there was a little
symbol.
look. Yep.
There's a quick mention that Buffy gave Jonathan the Class Protector Award at the
That's right.
prom.
Yes, I picked up on that. That was good too.
Because at first I was like, well, that's good. He still did that. And then I rewound, like, no, he didn't.
Nope.
Tara goes off to her dorm. She hears a weird noise, which, like you said, nobody realizing anything. Like, if you hear something that sounds growly, it's probably not
In
good.
Sunnydale, when Tara went her separate way, they didn't kiss. Do you think they didn't? I mean, they're together. I mean, they said they're together, right? I mean,
How did
Faith
I?
was kind of teasing her about it last episode, you know.
Yeah.
You don't think people know that they're together?
People as in the viewers or people as
Her
in
friends?
the Scooby Gang? I don't think so.
Wow. Again, because they see nothing. So self-involved. Love it.
That's just Gal Pal Tara.
Yeah, right. Okay, gal pal. Like gal pal. Oh my God. Yes.
So Tara is attacked
Yes.
by the demon
Yes.
as she's entering, as she's walking down the hallway of the dorm.
Hmm.
You
She
know,
casts a
he throws
spell.
her. Yeah, she activates her internal fog machine
Yes.
and fogs him out.
Yep.
And then, like the next scene is the next morning. Willow and Buffy in Tara's dorm.
Mhm.
Tara was apparently in the janitor's closet all night. She's terrified. I mean, rightly so. Attacked by a demon. And then
Seems to be sleeping
Tara.
pretty soundly though.
Yeah.
Although is she? Because all Buffy does is go, Tara.
And then
She's
Amelia.
wide awake.
That's how my husband is. Like, I think he's like dead asleep, and like I'll just like mumble something or move a certain way. Immediate eyes open. What's going on? Okay,
It's
nothing.
exhausting. Sleep is not supposed to be exhausting.
So she mentions the demon had a mark.
Hmm.
Buffy draws the mark that Karen had. Karen confirms it's the same mark.
Hmm.
And so she's really thinking something's up now.
Yeah. Now we go. Buffy is at Xander's. Oh yeah, Buffy comes to Xander's and she's looking for something. But Anya's there reading Jonathan's book. And Buffy starts talking to her about, this demon and what do demons do, and you were a demon, and what did you do? And Anya starts going off on this thing like she could just yeah, sure, we can make a world with no shrimp.
or a world
Oh,
entirely of
well,
shrimp.
that's only shrimp.
That's like another like well known thing from the show is a world without shrimp.
Oh, really?
Maybe that'll be my next Buffy tattoo. Just a world
World
without shrimp.
without shrimp.
That'll be a shrimp with an X going through it.
Oh, man.
So as you walk by, there's Jonathan comics, Jonathan trading
Yes. Oh,
cards,
my gosh.
and Buffy asks Anya, "Is something off?" Oh, and then the world without shrimp.
Spoiler
We
alert.
talked about
Guess what I ordered off of eBay today while I was watching this episode?
a world without shrimp poster,
No.
a Jonathan poster, Jonathan comics.
Jonathan
What was it?
trading card.
Oh my god!
It's a picture of him, the swimsuit calendar picture with the mark on his shoulder. Maybe it'll be a prize if we have a contest.
Well, not if we're having a
Okay.
contest. As a matter of fact, we're announcing it next episode.
Oh, the gauntlet is thrown. All right.
Well, we came up with the
I
idea. We
know.
just gotta
Yeah.
we just gotta put it together.
All right.
So stay tuned next episode for announcement of our season 4
Yes.
contest with possibly a prize of a Jonathan trading card.
Possibly not.
Mm.
But it'll be awesome either way.
Uh, then at Giles's,
Ooh.
then Buffy's really asking everybody,
Yeah.
like, something's not right here. Anya brings up the shrimp again.
Yes.
Jonathan starred in The Matrix, but he never left town. Why did he graduate medical school when he's only 18? I mean, there are precedents for that. Doogie Howser.
That's true. That's true.
And like they're all saying how this doesn't seem like her theory doesn't seem right. Even Riley says it's crazy, but he trusts her.
Yes.
That was sweet.
They're coming back together.
And then Buffy asks Giles, "Do you have Jonathan's swimsuit calendar?" And he does, but it was a gift.
Oh my gosh.
And they see that mark on his shoulder in that one picture. Which, come on, Jonathan, you could have like thrown a towel over your shoulder or something.
Yeah.
But then he comes in, and Jonathan comes in and is talking about the whole thing,
Mhm.
and convinced that everything's fine.
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah.
So then Buffy's like,
Oh, wait,
well,
is
let's
this
go
where he
find.
says it's not a demon, it's a monster?
Yes.
Right.
And then Buffy's like, all right, let's go find it. Let's go kill it.
Mhm.
And so they go off, heading towards a cave, and everybody else is digging through the books. Riley can't believe this magic exists, and then Xander says something in Latin, which was basically like "fire to the book,"
Yeah.
and the book immediately goes on fire. He closes it right away. And Giles, don't speak Latin in front of the
That's
books.
one of the famous quotes that I
Yes.
see a lot. Funny.
Uh, of course, which you pointed out before, Willow's on the exact page they need.
Yes.
And it's some kind of spell where they create this perfect reality for the person or sorcerer casting it. So everything's good for them, but then that creates something bad
Yeah.
to balance it out.
Right.
Everything's got to be balanced in
Mhm.
magic.
Mhm.
And so that's the demon.
Mhm.
In the cave, a demon attacks Jonathan, throws him into the corner. So they're flipping back and forth between that and Giles's. And Willow says, Buffy was right. And everybody's like, that doesn't sound right. Buffy being right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Back at the cave, Jonathan kind of points it out, but I don't think Buffy gets it. Like, the more she attacks the monster, the more reality is starting to get restored.
Right. He doesn't get to say that. He's cut off in the middle of that sentence. But yeah, that's what he's talking about.
And she's feeling it. She's like, oh, this feels good.
Yeah.
This feels right.
Yeah. She's like,
And
I don't know what to do. And he's like, but you did, or something like that. It'll
yes.
come back to you. And it does.
It does.
Yeah.
And he goes to push the monster into the chasm in the ground, and he falls in with them. But thankfully, Buffy's there with her strength, grabs him by the foot.
Let me ask you this, Sean.
Mhm.
What what was the turning point for Jonathan where he decided it was time to let this go? Like that sacrifice he makes to let
I
Buffy
think
kill the monster.
I think it was when she told him that, like, I don't know what to do. And I mean, everything that she did for him in the past, like, I think that was it.
Yeah.
I think that was that turning point of, I have to end this. Now, maybe he was hoping not to go in with it. Maybe he was just going to push him in. But I think he really was going to sacrifice himself.
Okay.
Which, I mean, good for Jonathan.
Mm.
I mean, bad for Jonathan because he did all this, but good
Yeah.
for,
It was
trying
the
to do
right thing to
the good
do.
thing. Yeah. So yeah, Buffy grabs him by the ankle, pulls him out. The demon is gone. Reality starts being restored. I feel like anytime there's like a reality twist like that, it's always that.
The
I don't even
sweep
know how you describe the
that
effect, but yeah,
sweep
like a wipe
through, yeah, the
effect, and
white, yeah.
things are going back to normal. I like the marquee at the movie theater uh,
Being Jonathan.
being Jonathan Levinson, being John Malkovich. So then we move into the epilogue. The Scoobies are all talking about everything, and how do we believe that? And it felt so
Yeah.
real. And while they're doing all of that, uh, Jonathan, the usual Jonathan,
Yeah.
we're used to seeing is standing there alone, a couple of feet
Yeah.
away. Buffy goes to talk to him, and she tells him, like, you can't do these grand gestures. You can't take shortcuts.
Yeah.
He mentions that when he was in therapy with other kids, one of them knew how to do this spell, and that's where he learned it from.
Obviously needs a few more sessions of therapy.
You know, he does remember that he gave her some good advice. He doesn't remember what it
Yeah.
was. Um, and then the very last scene, Buffy kissing Riley.
Oh,
They have
kissing
made up.
noises. Oh, my ears. The smacking.
And it ends with her going, Jonathan.
Mwah!
Yeah, it was good.
It was a good
It was
one.
a good one.
It was a good one.
Mhm. How many steaks you giving
Let me
this
tell
one?
you, I'm giving this 4.5 steaks.
Oh,
Not
I think that may
and
be the
the
highest
last one I did
ever.
that, I looked and it was Doppelgangland.
Yeah, yeah,
But it was the
okay.
same thing, like, partway through, I was like, I can't take notes. I gotta just watch this." I was just enjoying it. It was so funny.
What you got to do is watch it fully twice. Watch it once for the notes, and
I
then
I w
one just
I
to enjoy
honestly
it.
I was going when I had to walk away the first time because I was laughing too much, I was thinking, "I'm gonna have to watch this 2 times, once to watch and once to," and I was like, "Gosh darn it, what is this what is Sean, what have you done?
Well,
I
you did the
watched
same
an
thing with
episode
Doppelgangland.
twice."
Yeah,
Like,
with Doppelgangland, you said the same exact thing.
really?
Yes, you had to go back and watch it a second
Oh
time,
my gosh. Funny.
and you did.
Yep. Yep.
So, favorite line?
A lot of good ones, but I thought the whole running gag or Anya's prawns things, and then
Yeah,
at the end
yeah.
where Buffy says, "I think Jonathan may be doing something, so he's manipulating the world," and we're all like, "His pawns," and she goes, "Or prawns, or prawns." All right, what about you? What's your rating?
I went with 3.75.
Oh man,
I do like it very much. It is a funny episode,
yes,
but
yes, just
it's not
executed
a four and a
well.
half for me.
Just the credits. Oh my
Yes, yes.
god,
They put a lot of effort
that's
into
so
it.
good.
I think that is great.
Uh,
And the somebody went to Staples or Office Depot and made so
yes,
many Jonathan
love it.
posters and
So
flyers.
funny. Yep. All right.
Um, cool question I have for
Wait, you
you.
didn't tell me your favorite line.
Oh, you're right. And my favorite line was "Don't speak Latin in front of the bugs." It's a good one. So my question for you is: do you think we're going to see Jonathan again?
Yeah. Oh, sure. Sure. Well,
Okay.
we've got 3 seasons to go, of course.
Okay.
They seem to
And
like
what
him, and, he did a great job in this episode.
do you think it's going to go back to like how he was in like season 1 and 2, just a background character?
No,
Is Jonathan going to have
think
a plot?
he's gonna swing the other way because This therapy's not working.
What do you mean by swing the other way?
He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna be like a crazy, like over the top guy.
Okay. Next
Misadventures
episode
will ensue.
that we say it again.
Misadventures will ensue.
Okay. Next episode, season 3, episode 18.
Woohoo!
Where the wild things are.
Oh, where the wild things are. Where the wild things are. It's going to be. All right, we're going to bring back Oz. Sure.
Oh.
Willow seems to be getting comfortable and happy in this new relationship with Tara, even though they're taking it very slow. And that would introduce some chaos. And he's a wild thing.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe he's bringing some other werewolves with him. That's why it's wild things.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot.
You're sending me a screenshot?
I am sending you a screenshot.
Okay. I can't wait. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh, is that Buffy's house? Oh, is it like a Jumanji? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm changing my prediction.
Okay.
I am going to say it has nothing to do with Oz. This is like there's like a spell somebody casts. Anya and Willow accidentally cast this spell that turns all of Sunnydale into a jungle.
Okay.
And there's
We shall see.
creatures in the jungle.
Yeah.
The wild
Mm-hmm.
things. Okay. All right. Good. Okay.
Like animals or like demon creatures?
No, demon creatures because this is Sunnydale.
Yep. You did mention Oz. Do you think we're going to see Oz again this season?
This season,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for the same reason. I think it's like everything seems to be going pretty good for Willow and Tara, and you got to inject some drama in there. Yeah, I think so. Only because you're asking me that.
Mm-hmm. You know where else you can see some drama?
Where?
On our socials. Why don't you tell our listeners and viewers about them?
All right. No, I think we should both do it dramatically. Here's some
Okay.
drama for you guys. You can find us everywhere.
At the Sunnydale Diaries.
You can also email us thesunnydalediaries@gmail.com.
And we have a website. That website, thesunnydalediaries.com. On that website, not only can you get a PDF Jenny calendar for 2025, because there's 3 freaking months remaining, you can get links to our episodes on various podcast platforms. Plus, you can get links to our merch. Tell them about the merch, Melanie. What do we have?
Come on, you guys. Buy some merch. Who was it that asked? We haven't had any sales, so I don't know that your offer to buy merch from us was authentic. So you'll need to prove me wrong. Check it out. We've got t-shirts of the logo of our podcast. We have a t-shirt that I made that's floating the rose, celebrating the love that is not yet public, but we all know is there between Willow and Tara. I think we have a mug, a water bottle,
Notebook?
a notebook. Yeah, check it out. No pressure, you guys. Really, no pressure.
All right. I can't be dramatic anymore.
Okay.
That was hard.
So yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you guys. So hopefully we'll see you next time, which is going to be when, Sean?
We will be back on Monday, September 1st, Labor Day, for those of you in the US. And maybe other countries if you also celebrate Labor Day on the same day. I don't know. With Where the Wild Things Are.
It's very exciting.
See you there.
Bye, guys.
Bye.